One of the best new controllers on the market right now is made by Denon. It's the MCX8000. And as most of you know that have shopped for one or already own one, it's not one of the cheaper controllers out there. So you want to protect your investment with a flight case for it. Now the old standby has been the Odyssey case. This particular model here happens to be the FZGSMXC8000WZ. It's one of the bigger controllers on the market, so it does come with a much larger case. This particular one happens to weigh about 42 pounds. The second one behind it here is made by Magma. This particular one is the MGA40978. Now from the front, they appear to be relatively the same size. But if you look at them from the side, you'll notice that the Odyssey controller is much wider than the Magma. The reason for that, at the bottom of the Odyssey, there's a 2U compartment where you can add wireless microphones or store some cables in your headphones down there. On the top of it, in the back, there's also a sliding tray for your laptop. The Magma case does not have that. It has a 1U compartment and there is no shelf inside of this. Now, the big benefit to that is the weight. This particular Odyssey weighs in at about 42 pounds. And when you add the 18-pound controller to it, you'll notice that you're up to about 60 pounds. The Magma case weighs in at a whole lot less. This one comes in at 39 pounds. Now you're probably saying, well, that's only 3 pounds lighter. The difference is, at 39 pounds, you have the controller inside. So when it comes to your gig and you're carrying in and out of the event, you've got 60 pounds for an Odyssey, 40 pounds for a Magma. Now on a day-to-day basis, you might not notice this until you come to a set of stairs or at the end of the night when you're carrying your equipment back out to the car and you got to lift it, get it in the van or in your trunk or wherever you store your equipment. This is the kind of time where you notice a big difference of 20 pounds. The other difference between the two is the price. The Odyssey comes in at about $380. The Magma comes in at about $200. Now, between the two, the Odyssey is a much better quality build. There's 3 handles on 3 different sides. There's 4 latches on 3 different sides. And the build quality, it's a thicker wood and the fit and finish is just a little bit nicer. The Magma, there's only 2 latches and 1 handle. Again, part of this adds up to the extra 20 pounds. In the long run, it might not last as long as the Odyssey case, but at half the cost, you can afford to buy a second one if this one starts to get a little wear and tear on it over the years. Between the two, which is better for you, depends upon your situation. For me personally, I'm going with the Magma. It's a lot easier to carry around, and at the end of the night, it's a lot easier to throw in the trunk of my car.